A myth about evidence in criminal cases is that sometimes there's a lot of it in your case. When you get into be an attorney and you start reviewing cases, sometimes it's shocking how little evidence the police actually do have against people. We'll see situations where there's a police report and that's it. And the police report is 3 sentences. You really think about it, let's say that a police officer gets called out to a scene and they go and they talk to one person and they talk to the other and then they make an arrest. That's the extent of the investigation. It's not like TV and movies where there's follow up and there's weeks of interrogations and things like that on most cases. So, one of the big misconceptions is there's a lot of evidence in cases. A lot of times, there's not much against you. The two biggest mistakes that we see with people is one, they get themselves into further trouble because they start talking to the police about their case. Again, it's human nature to want to try to talk yourself out of trouble or defend yourself if somebody's making an accusation against you. But most of the time, the police have already made up their mind. You're gonna be arrested. You're gonna be charged. The only thing you're doing is possibly opening yourself up to further trouble. The other mistake that we see the most of is social media and cell phones. Everybody has everything documented on their cell phones these days, and for some reason, people are willing to give over their cell phones and give consent to searches on cell phones. At that point, the police have everything that you've been doing for months, if not years, and they use that against you in court.